Okay, today we'll break down Jeff Walker's product launch strategy. Ever wondered why some product launches explode with sales while others flop? It's not just luck, it's strategy. And in this video, I'm breaking down a proven ad campaign framework that takes your audience from curious to committed buyers. Stick around because I will show exactly how to structure your launch ads for maximum impact. We'll be seeing the PLC1, the PLC2, the PLC3, and how your ads can be intertwined and connected with them in order to maximize your leads and your sales. And to do that, I need to show my paper here where I draw all the strategy, all the launch phases, and the budget distribution and the PLC content. Okay, this is the full thing. This is the launch phases. This is the ads that it should be running for each launch phases. This is the budget distribution, and this is the PLC contents, okay? And I think I will start with PLC 1, 2, and 3, and then explain the whole strategy afterwards. So let's start with the content. But basically, the main difference from a regular webinar is that the web has one video and then there's a pitch to sales. For Jeff Walker's strategy, we'll be doing a 3-part training. As you can see, PLC 1, 2, and 3. I know that in his book, he also recommends a 5-part training, but the 3-part training is one of the works best for me, and that's the one that I'm going to teach you. Okay, the PLC 1 is the opportunity or the journey, and the purpose of this one is grab attention and answer the question, which is why? Why should prospects care? Here you can read the key elements, and one of them is show the opportunity, how their life could change with your product, okay? The second thing is position yourself as an authority they should listen to, okay? Third, teach something valuable to provide immediate results. And fourth, raise and address objections or promise to address them in later videos. 5, foreshadows PLC2 to build anticipation. And 6, call to action. Encourage engagement like comment on a blog or social media. This is very crucial, okay? Let's take a look at the PLC2. The PLC2 is the transformation. The purpose for this one is to explain what. What is the transformation or opportunity you're offering? And let's take a look at the key elements. The first key element is recap PLC1 briefly to reintroduce the opportunity. Second, deliver valuable tip or teaching, 5 or 10 minutes that prospects can use immediately, okay? And third, present a case study or real-world example to show success. Fourth, crush objections by tackling 2 to 3 major concerns, okay? And 5, foreshadows PLC3 to maintain excitement. And 6, call to action, encourage audience interaction, right? And then we have the PLC3, which is the ownership experience, okay? For the PLC3, will be answered the how, okay? How will they actually achieve the transformation? And here are the key elements, okay? Express thanks and build excitement. Second, recap the opportunity and reinforce positioning. Third, possibly present another short case study. Fourth, answer top objections that prospects have raised. Fifth, show the big picture and how they can make it happen. Sixth, pivot towards your offer. Smoothly introduce the fact that a product or service is available, right? And seed scarcity, okay? Encourage and seed scarcity, okay? Hint that the offer is limited. And call to action. Encourage engagement one last time, okay? So this is the overall flow on how it goes for each PLC. So recapping, PLC 1 gets them excited about a new opportunity. PLC 2 gives them a taste of transformation and value. And PLC 3 shifts them towards taking action and prepares them for your offer. Now we're going to check the whole strategy, okay? Because here we have the launch phases and the type of ad. So we have a registration phase, pre-launch content 1, 2, 3, open card, and close card. And here are the days that I recommend for you. You can start your pre-launch content 1 on Monday, your pre-launch content 2 on Wednesday, your pre-launch content 3 on Friday, and open the card on Monday and close the card on Friday. So it will be the opening card for a whole week. When it comes to the ads, type of ad, obviously for the registration phase, you can use lead gen ads. You can choose on Facebook lead generation, the lead conversion. Don't forget to style the lead on the thank you page. This is not the objective of this video. This video is just a strategy wise, okay? But run a lead gen ads for your registration phase. Afterwards, we'll be starting your pre-launch content 1. What you can be doing is a reminder ads before the event starts. Just an ad reminding them like, hey, we will be starting our 3-part training on Monday. Don't miss out. For that type of ad, you can use awareness ads. It's just reminding them. And for the targeting audience, it can be only the leads. Okay, you'll be spending a minimum budget for this because awareness ads are really, really cheap and your audience is really, really narrowed. It's just the leads. Okay, and once the pre-launch content one starts, you can drive traffic using a traffic ad objective to the PLC one. So on Facebook, we'll see the traffic objective. Also, again, retarget only your warm audience, only or even only the leads that subscribe to the event, okay? Only retarget them to your PLC1. Okay, so one ad starts on the registration phase. The other ad starts before Monday, and that could be on the weekend. And the other ad starts on the PLC day. So the traffic ad you schedule to start on Monday, okay? And then on Tuesday, you can use another reminder ad to let them know about the PLC2, okay? And it's basically the same of this one, but this one you can start on the weekend, and this one you can start one day before the PLC2. And on the day of the PLC2, Wednesday, you can also start a traffic ad driving to PLC2. These ads are very straight to the point. It's just like we are live, or the episode one started, or something like that. It's very straight to the point. It's just to let them know. Even not being an awareness ad, we want traffic here, we want to send people there. You treat this one as awareness ads because they're just retargeting warm prospects, okay? Now, the same follows for the pre-launch content 3, which is on Friday, okay? You have one reminder ad on Thursday to let them know about the PLC 3, and then you have a traffic ad driving to the PLC 3 on Friday, right? And then, as I told you, on the PLC 3, you smoothly introduce your offer, okay? And throughout the whole weekend, you'll be reminded then that the open cart will be open. Or even better, you can resend them to the PLCs. You can use a reminder ad to, hey, if you didn't watch the PLC, if you didn't watch those episodes, please watch them and you understand the whole thing. And once they watch the 1, 2, and 3, they will know that you will be open the card on Monday, okay? And lastly, and not less important, are the sales ads. You will be introducing a sales campaign aiming at purchases. And I put a line here because these two are intertwined. It's just another type of ad. The messaging is different, but both of them can be included in the same campaign because the objective is the same and they're selling the same offer. The only difference is the messaging, that the doors closing is just like, hey, 24 hours left, hey, doors are closing, are we going to miss this opportunity? And then you close your cart on Friday. And you might be wondering, how much budget do I need to spend on this? Okay, I don't know how much money do you have, but I can recommend you a budget proportion, okay? For awareness ads, which are the pre-launch content, okay? They're just your content on social media or even your lead magnet. These awareness ads is just to make them aware of you, right? So for these, you just spend 8%, and these ads are just before the registration phase. It's just to grow your audience, okay? So then you start the registration phase, which is the most important phase because you get leads to the event, to the specific thing that you'll be offering. So 75% of the budget, okay? And for the reminder PLCs, you don't need to spend too much because they're just awareness ads. And it's really easy to reach your entire audience. I would recommend 4% of your budget for those. The opening anticipation is the same. It's just 3% and it's just a reminder then. For the open cart and reopening, if you're not doing a reopening, I'm going to explain that in a few. But for the open cart in general, you can spend 10% of your budget. But if you're doing a reopening, you can spend 5% of your budget. And what is a reopening? Let's say you open your cart and then you close your cart and then you have the idea to create another ad. Hey, we have 5 spots left. Subscribe now. This is the reopening. It's like you pretend that it stops and then you reopen the cart. And if you're starting, this might sound really confusing, right? So if you're starting, I would just recommend a lead gen ads and sales ads. And if you're super confused with it and don't have money to hire an agency or a media buyer, by the way, I am a media buyer and also agency. But anyways, if you don't want to do that, you can just run the registration phase, okay? I have videos teaching how to do that, and it's really easy. Just run the registration phase and focus on your content and in your product, and you'll be golden. Okay, I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you have questions, drop here in the comments, and I cast a spell on you. Bam, and the spell says, those who do not subscribe to this channel will never reach a return ad spend over 2. You've got no option, my friend.
Subscribe, don't wait, hit that button for real. Transform your hustle, make the most of the deal. Clicks and leads from the screen to the sky. Media buyer for coaches, take your biz on a high. Course creators gather, ain't no time to lag. Ads sharpened up like a knife in a drag. Content so slick, make your wallet go swoon. Meta algorithms got you rich by noon.